Now from SRB Studios, Mr. Craig Thatcher.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to the Schuylkill River Valley for Sidetrack Sunday number 1 for August 2022. Excuse me. I hope you all enjoyed Craig's music tonight. Yeah, we'll show that. So I heard, saw there were a few comments in there for about Craig. Yeah, Craig's a great musician. He's a really good friend of mine. For anyone who's interested, his YouTube channel, he doesn't post there all that often, but he does have a few things on there, and he's also on Facebook. Digger Evans, it's great to see you, man. I really didn't expect you. I know it's kind of late for you. I'm honored to see you, Digger. I really appreciate you being here, man. All right, let's see who else is here. I know we got a bunch of people. The first in who was that? It was Stephen from Wigwag Workshop and Lynn McCurdy. You guys were in here hours ago. I really appreciate your enthusiasm. So let's see who we got here. We got Artie from Osmerica Model Railroading, Derailed Darrell, Boxcar Jerry just popped in. I mentioned Digger Evans, Chris from Go Veer or Go Home, JD, Grandpa Rail, it's good to see you. Edward from Happy Valley Hobbies, James Galton, good to see you, sir. Let's see, who else is here? Jeff the Railroad Enthusiast, Joe Rader, Black Rock Central Railroad, and John Benicki's here. Good to see you, folks. Let's see, Dwight from Curly Express. Corey, hey, it's good to see you, Corey. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, who else is here? Kyle Stevens, Lynn McCurdy, and the HDMMRC from somewhere in Montana. Manny Fernandez, good to see you, Manny. Appreciate you stopping in. And there's John from Mystic Railroad. I almost said Mystic Southern Railroad, but he's not Southern anymore. Nisi J is here. So is Norman Rowe. Ray Bobell, good to see you, Ray. Another Sidetrack Sunday inmate. Ron Moen's here. So is Roy Eltham. Good to see you, Roy. Santa Fe Bob's here. Good to see you, Bob. Here's Sean McGee. Thomas from Split Rock. Good to see you, Thomas. And Steve Childers. Good to see you, Steve. Let's see who else is here. Tim from They Make It Like That. Thomas Gracie. Good to see you, Thomas. Trackside Mike is here. I already mentioned Stephen from Wigwag Workshop. And Wimbletrain. John from Wimbletrain is here. Good to see you, John. Oh, there's... I saw Derek Alexander was in here earlier. Good to see you, Derek. Here's Dwayne's Fork and Spoon Railroad. Good to see you, Dwayne. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Who else popped in that I didn't see? Manshed Railroad. Good to see you. Let's see. Who else? Somebody said hi to Ken N, so I'm guessing Ken's here, although I didn't see him in the list. And I think I may have gotten everybody. James Galton, I think I said hi. Oh, there's Ken N. Good to see you, Ken. Let's see. I think I got everybody. I hope I did. If I missed you, yell at me. You certainly wouldn't be the first. And to everybody watching who isn't chatting, it's great to see you folks as well. Excuse me a second. So tonight I am still working on the diorama. The poll seems to think 93% of you should keep doing it, and 8% are only here for Craig's music. Well, I'm sure Craig will appreciate that. There's Pappy. Hey, Pappy, good to see you. Southern Yankees Trains, good to see you. Norman, I think I said hello to you. If not, hi, Norman. Okay, just run through the list real quick. I think I got everybody. All right. So I'm still working on the diorama, and I still have some more terrain and scenery to work on. But I was getting a little tired of that, and I kind of figured you folks needed a break as well. So tonight I'm going to be installing the bridge. John, Model Railer, how are you, sir? Great to see you, buddy. And yes, I'm going to keep doing them. It's I'm having fun, and just about everybody else seems to enjoy it as well. So yeah, I will be keeping doing them. I'm also keeping Craig's music too. So for the 8% who want to hear from Craig, he'll be here every month with me. Let's see. What was I saying? Okay. So I'm going to be installing the bridge tonight. I don't have the control room finished. I was hoping to. I was working on scratch building some windows to go in it, but they were fighting me yesterday, so I decided to take a break from that. Yes, I didn't book the crane, Artie, but I got one here. So yeah, it looks like we got quite a few. I appreciate that. Yes, the bridge is finally getting installed. So I'm not going to be installing the control room tonight, but I do have it here, so you'll see where it's going to go. But like I said, the windows were just fighting me, and sometimes it's better to just walk away and live to fight another day. So let me put you folks on hold for a second while I rearrange things a little bit, and I'll get the diorama up here. Okay, we're back. I see Ian popped in. Good to see you, Ian. Appreciate you stopping by. No, this isn't the London Bridge is Falling Down song, Artie. Like John Missick says, it's baby making music. So let's see. Where did I leave off? Last month I was putting in some... see if I can get them on the screen here. I was putting in some reeds along the river, and they were fighting with me. So I did go back this week, and let's see, you can probably see some of them here. I did get some reeds in there. I have to clean off a few of the errant pieces here, but I'm pretty pleased with them. So I will, when this is all done, I will be taking some much better. Actually, Artie, that's a real good idea. Let's let's have a moment of silence for Chris, who passed away. Chris Hales, who passed away this morning. Rest in peace, Chris. Our condolences and thoughts to your family and friends. Well, thank you, folks. And like I said, our condolences from everybody in the community to Chris's family. That came as a shock to me. I didn't know, hadn't heard anything until Dwight mentioned something in chat tonight. Okay, so I have the everything here ready for the bridge to go into place. The bridge is going to be going in about here. And I did leave something downstairs. So, folks, I'm going to put you on hold here for one more second while I run down and get it. Well, yeah, I know that was quick. I didn't leave it downstairs. But I just had it off to the side here, so I didn't have to leave. Okay, so where's this piece? So this is how the bridge is going to be situated. I should probably. Let's see here. So let's, I think I'm going to, yeah, Tim, you're right. Rocket boots. I'm sorry, I can't pop up any of the chats on the screen tonight. I thought I had that fixed, but apparently I didn't. So, sorry about that, folks. There's Rick from Fultz Bailey Model Railroad. Good to see you, Rick. Let's see. Okay, so now, what was I looking for? All right. There's James Galton. I'm not sure if I said hello to you, James. Good to see you. And there's Randy from RDNT. Good to see you, Randy. John, you're right. If everybody voted against my dioramas, it would have been an awkward stream. But thankfully, 94% of you like them, so it's only awkward for the other 6%. I did say hello, James. All right, good. I didn't want to leave you out. So I'm going to be gluing the bridge down here with, somebody just said hello to, Waycross trains and the surrounding area trains. Good to see you. I'm going to be gluing the bridge down here with, some East 6000. I've been using this a good bit lately. Coming to like it, actually. It's kind of tacky, but gives you a little bit more working time than super glue does, and actually lasts a good bit longer than super glue. I did not leave you out. Good thing, James. I would hate to do that. Okay, there's a link for Chris Hale's Heritage Railroad channel for everybody who wants to stop by and leave their well wishes, or their condolences, I should say. Okay, Steven's lady loves using the E6000. Yeah, I've just recently started using it, and I like it. Yeah, more working time is really a good thing. Corey, no. Yeah, actually, I could imagine, but I really wouldn't have wanted his job. Wouldn't have really wanted to be the guy sitting in the control booth either. So let me put some weight on here. Oh, James said that Chris had a heart attack. I am so sorry to hear that. And thanks, Ray. Appreciate you putting up Chris's channel. All right, so we're gonna let that dry there for a minute. All right, now let's see. No problem, Waycross. I don't know how to spell either, so. All right, let me turn this around here so you guys can see the other side. Thomas has 4 bridges in their terminal, 1 lift and 3 swing bridges, and they still oil them. I guess they do. Okay, so this is where the control room is going to sit. So it's going to sit right there. That's John, is your end winner good? Pappy, it really better be. No, I am planning on the Christmas layout, the end scale layout being ready. I've been working on the bridges. That's the next step so that I can finish the track and get some trains running. Thanks, Norman. I appreciate that. This little concrete pad here, that's actually plaster that I cast. It's extremely thin. And yes, I did crack it, but it's going to be hidden by the control room, so I'm not worried about that. And yes, Thomas, 1, 2, 3 blocks are great, and I need some more myself. Benny, good to see you. Appreciate that. They don't need plumbing, Artie. There's a river right here, man. So, let me get a little bit of glue on here. Slide him in place. Okay. CV Railroad and Nate Show Scale. Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. Let me find something to weight that down with for a few minutes. That'll work. Somebody saying hi to Steve87, so I guess Steve is here. Good to see you, Steve. If I missed anybody else, welcome. Okay, so we're going to let them sit there and set up a little bit. Let's see. I don't know, James. Haven't seen Heath yet. But then nothing's going wrong so far, so I guess that explains it. Okay, now I don't know what I did here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. But I thought I had Off the Rails. Good to see you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I had intended. All right, Digger. You have a good night. I really appreciate you stopping in, my friend. I know it's late for you. All right, Sean. Water that garden, man. I intended this strip here to be the roadbed on this side, just as it is on this side, and it comes out on the right height on this side of the bridge. On this side of the bridge, though, I missed it by about a half an inch. So it's not a huge deal. I'm going to put in some cork to build it up, and I will be able to hide that with no problem. So let me get some more of the glue here. You're right, Steve. That's what fill dirt's for. And in my case, it's going to be fill cork. All right. 58 and 33. Wow, that's great. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate all the support. Let's see. Thomas, you're right. Gluing the bridge down does make the bridge tender's job easier. Does kind of interfere with the ships going underneath, though. All right, there's that. So in order to bring this up to the right height, I must be hiring his maintenance crew again. Yep, that's right, Artie. Your guys do some good work. Well, Jeff, the control panel does have control room. I mean, does have a phone in there, so Artie should have no trouble getting in touch. All right. Now, in order to bring this up to the right height, I'm using some HO cork. So what am I using for the fourth weight? I'm gonna be holding this down with T-pins, Edward. I really do need more 1, 2, 3 blocks. So what I'm using is some HO cork and a layer of N-scale cork, which, as luck would have it, brings me up to the right height. And there's Heath. Good to see you, Heath. That makes almost all of the STS crew here, unless Jason did stop in and I missed him. One thing I like about the E6000 is it takes a while to cure, but it gets tacky pretty quickly. So, so you can continue working with it. Let's see. So now we'll slip that in there. Jason's GPS failed again. Battery went flat. Okay. Well, Jason should be able to find his way here without GPS by now. So let me get some T-pins here. And we'll slip them in here. I don't remember SDS, Norman. I guess that's before my time. And if you believe that's before my time, I've got a bridge to sell you. I think I was saying, although the E6000 does take a while to set up, it does get tacky pretty quickly. So as long as you're not too rough with it, you can continue working. Is that all I need, Thomas? Is 156 more? I would have thought a lot more than that to compete with SMT. Oh, Waycross, that's a shame, man. Your phone shut off in the middle of the train going into the yard. Wow. All right, so that's done. All right. So now, and here is the control room, which will ultimately, Jeff, I have absolutely no idea. This was John 2618. Good to see you, John. Let's see, 64 watching. That's how many subscribers you have. We need to get Edward from Happy Valley a few more subscribers. Back to Jeff. I don't know if this. I'm not using it to represent any prototype bridge. It was an old polo kit that was given to me in pretty rough shape, and I decided to bring it back to life here. I did find a picture. Thank you, Norman. I did find a picture. Actually, there's a video on YouTube from some guy who was videoing, I guess, him and his family out on some waterway, and they went under a bridge very similar to this, and that's what I used to model the control room after. I believe, I want to say the bridge was in Maryland someplace. Maybe, if Ray's still here, maybe Ray's familiar with one. But it was this green color, and like I said, it looked very similar to this, so that's what I used as my inspiration. This is, well, that's not very focused, is it? a little better, I guess. So this is the control room. Wow. Let me adjust that a little bit. I'm not getting it very clear tonight. Ray says possibly one down in the Inner Harbor. That could be, Ray. Like I said, I really don't remember even the channel that I found it on, but he had some decent shots and gave me quite a bit to work with. You're right. Artie says the spooky thing he found about freelancing scenery and dioramas. One will come across something almost identical to what we have built. It's happened twice to him. Yes. Tim, this is a Canon M50 that I'm using right now. All right, see you, Vinny. Enjoy dinner, my friend. Yeah, this is a Canon M50. I'm kind of thinking the lens is probably a little bit dirty. And that's what my problem is. Dave's Trains. Good to see you, Dave. Appreciate it. Ray says Curtis Bay near the United States Coast Guard Yard. Oh, that's cool. Robert Darby. Good to see you, Robert. So anyhow, this is the control booth that I scratch built. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. It was in pretty rough shape when I got it. It was broken. It still had the manual crank over here that looks real prototypical, and it had the horrible molded in riverbed. Thank you, Chris. Which I cut off, and I had to put together. You can't see it now because I zoomed in too far. All right, let me. I had to rebuild the counterweight here because they probably used CA. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Let's see. James has the 5D Mark IV. Okay. I do have a dartboard in here, Thomas. I'll show you that in just a second. But the counterweight was in real bad shape. All the CA had dried and cracked, and so I had to pretty much rebuild that. But I'm pretty pleased with the way it came out. So this is the control booth that I built. I have some vents here on the side. Let me get something to point with. And an exhaust fan here on the front, complete with some tar around the sides to seal it. And a pair of double doors here for the maintenance crew to get in and out. And to answer Artie's earlier question, that's where the bathroom is, Artie. So there will be, oops, let me get over here. There will be a ladder coming from here down to the pad that it sits on. And we have a little wooden walkway across here, steps leading into the door. And of course a window here so the operator can look towards the track at the back for any trains that may be coming. So now most of this detail in here is never going to be seen, but I was having fun with it, so I kept. Well, yeah, I know you asked about the plumbing, but at least there's a toilet, Artie. It needs a diving board. Okay, so inside we have. Let's see here. We have, of course, the door to get into place. There's a hard hat hanging on the wall there for the operator when he has to walk out onto the deck here. Train Freak, there we go. Jason, good to see you. That makes all of the STS inmates here. Okay, the desk has a clipboard. You can't see that. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Let me get a little bit closer, maybe. A pair of binoculars right here. He's got his thermos and his lunch pail, since he's going to be stuck here all day, and a newspaper to read. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate that. Did you leave? Yes, Steve, I did. This is over here is the parking spots, 2 of them, and you might even be able to see the oil spills from the trucks parked there. Thank you, Manny. I appreciate that, man. So on the walls we have here a calendar. I don't remember what month that is. And on this side we have, let me see if I can get it in the view here. We have a clock and a dartboard. And below that we have a trash can, and you can see where one of these guys missed the trash can a little bit. John from Wimbledon, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Like I said, hey, there's Dave P. Good to see you, Dave. Like I said, most of this you're never going to be able to see, but I know it's there, and I was having fun. And I even have, I doubt if it's going to show up here real well. Oh yeah, no, it's there. You can see here on the floor. Let me get this thing tilted in a SD. Yes, we are all here. Will that be a new T-shirt? STS inmates. Probably should be. Let's see. You can even see on the floor. I doubt if I'm going to be able to find it. Right in about there, we have the foul line for throwing darts, and that is the proper scale distance. I don't remember what it should be, but that is the proper scale distance. And like I said, once I get the roof on here, I need to put a broom in there for him. Hey, that's a good idea. Off the rails. I think I might do that before I get the roof put on it. I don't have the roof up here. Where are the miniature beer cans? They're hiding underneath the paper in the trash can, Norman. 62 and 49. Wow, that's great. Appreciate the support, guys. That's wonderful. Well, once I get the roof on here, the only one that's going to know that any of this stuff is here. Other John, good to see you, John. I'm sure I'm going to be the only one that knows any of it's in there, but like I said, I was having fun, and I wanted to do it. So like I said, that will sit. Oh, what I didn't show you on the control panel here, if I can get it into camera here. Oh yeah. I will. Like I said, I will take much better. He needs an iPad to watch your YouTube channel. Hey, that's a good idea. I don't have an error set for this, so we can get away with that. Let's see, on the little control panel here for raising and lowering the bridge, you can see right there is a telephone, and no, I'm sorry, that is a microphone for communicating with the boats, and for good night, Dwayne. Appreciate you stopping in, my friend. For yelling at the kids for climbing on the bridge. And then also on the side is a little telephone. So, and like I said, I will get, don't let Tim near that bridge or get tagged right away. You're right. I don't have the roof up here with me tonight. That's downstairs. Heath, no, this is HO scale. The The roof is downstairs at the moment. I put a little air conditioning unit on the top because it would probably get pretty hot in there in the summer, and that's drying right now. And since I didn't have the windows done, it wasn't making much sense to worry about it. Let's see, if that wasn't a berry, that would be one more. Yeah, you know, you're right, Norman. Well, that's why the dartboard's there. So these poor guys have something to do. And I also have here, not sure exactly where it's going to go, probably in about there. I don't know. I'll back it up so you can see it. A little, I don't know, propane tank or some sort of gas tank. Not really sure what they would need it for on the bridge. Maybe Thomas from Split Rock can tell us, but I figured they'd probably find a use for it. That was just made out of a wooden dowel and some couple pieces of balsa wood that I carved the base out of. So that's really about all I had for tonight. I was kind of thought that was going to take a little bit longer. When I come back, the next step is going to be putting some track down. Propane free. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Derek. But who knows? I've never worked in a drawbridge, so it could be used for anything. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Path Valley Railroad, Larry, if I remember correctly. Good to see you. Need the tank for the propane grill. There you go. Maybe I should put a grill there on the back for these guys. I mean, this poor guy brought his lunch pail. Thank you, John. If I had a grill out there, he wouldn't need to. I would put a grill out there and a little beer fridge in the booth there. Thank you, JD. I appreciate it, man. Joe, appreciate it. So like I said, next step after this, I'm going to get some track down on it. Not really sure whether I'm not going to hand lay the track, but I'm going to come up with some ridge track somehow. There you go, Artie. We don't need a propane tank, just a barbecue area with burning wooden ties. Well, they should have a few ties around here. Let's see. Oh, Kevin from SF Raton, New Zealand. Appreciate that, man. Actually, this is not going to go on the layout. This is a standalone diorama. I started building this while I was... actually, Corey, right down, you can see right down about here is a fish. And there will be a fisherman with a pole, but that'll probably be last because I'll end up breaking that off. Now, this is going to be a standalone diorama. I started building this when I was getting my layout room ready to build. Norman, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You have a good night. All right, let me put you folks on hold for a second while I get this diorama out of my way, and I'll be right back. Dan's Model Railroad Journey, good to see you. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate that. All right, Jason, enjoy dinner, man. Yeah, Steve 87. I know both of them do have bridge ties. I might. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Sparky, thank you. Appreciate the compliment, sir. And glad to see you. So let me put you folks on hold, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so a working swing bridge. I do have a working lift bridge. But yeah, after the track, and I get just a little bit more of the scenery done, get some trees planted, and then I'm going to take some. Oh man, I'm all tilted here. Get some real decent pictures, probably outside in the sun, and hopefully that should be it. So let's see. Path Valley Railroad has an exciting project he was working on. The N-scalers might be familiar with the Cotton Brute. I'm only a part-time N-scaler, so I'm not familiar with it. Kids are off to school already, off the rails. They haven't gone back here yet. Probably another week or 10 days. So yeah, I'm hoping. Thank you, Chris. Well, what's next is finishing this, but then I'm not sure. I'd like to. Might come up with another diorama to work on, or maybe something that will actually go on the layout. We'll see. Let's see. Well, let's see. Out of 63 votes, 95% like the dioramas, and only 5% are here for Craig's music. Well, I'm thrilled. I'll be sure to rub that into Craig next time I talk to him. There you go, Artie. Send him to boarding school. Then the place would be a lot quieter. Kids are in school for you too, Artie, huh? When I was in school, we didn't go back till the day after Labor Day. Now they're around here. They've been going back the week before Labor Day. They go for about 2 days, and then they're off again for the long weekend, which to me seems kind of ridiculous. Why you're going back for those 2 days in August, I don't know, but that's what they do around here now. Larry, I appreciate that. Don't worry. Craig's music is definitely staying. I enjoy it myself. School is that a month away? Probably not a month for us here. Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate that, man. So, like I said, I kind of expected that to take a little bit longer. I was hoping to be able to... Randall, I'm not sure if I said hi to you. If I didn't, hello. If I did, well, hello again. Yeah, they're talking about that monkeypox nonsense. Hope none of us get it. But after this diorama is finished, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to work on. But I'm sure I'll come up with something. And I was really hoping to be installing the control room, but I have to get those redo those windows. I was not happy with the way they came out. I might end up 3D printing them. I'm not sure, but one way or another, I might. I'll probably end up scratch building them, but we'll see. They were just fighting with me too much yesterday, and I wasn't in the mood for it. And Edward has 3 dioramas going while the glue is drying. Switch to a different one. Right. Well, I've actually been using this just for my sidetrack Sundays, so I've been doing very little in between. And Lynn says I could have started with an unboxing that would make it longer. I thought Heath had the unboxings copyrighted. Sean, yes, we did miss you. Welcome back. Glad you got the yard watered. All right, so folks, like I said, that's all I had tonight. I will have the windows ready and the control room ready for Dave's Trains. All right, have a good night. I appreciate you stopping in, my friend. And Steve87 says, Sean, we didn't even know you left. Well, I knew, Sean. So I should have my the control room ready to install. Thank you, Mike and Thomas. I appreciate it. And get the track ready and get that installed. Robert Darby, thank you, sir. Lynn, have a good night. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. Okay, okay, there we go. All right, so Joe, thank you. I appreciate it. Artie, thank you. So I will be, let's see, next week, don't forget, will be Heath at 8 o'clock next Sunday night. Thank you, Pappy. Appreciate it. Tom will be on tomorrow. He's talking about his DCC++ EX build. And this Tuesday should be Redbird Tony 2010 for On Track Tuesday. Hopefully Tony's still doing well. And I'm not sure if Sparky, I think Sparky's on this Wednesday. I could be wrong with that, though. Let's see. So, Randall, CV Railroad, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You are streaming next. Yeah, next Sunday, Heath. Believe it or not. And Tim, thank you, sir. I don't know if anybody's on after me. I don't think there is anybody on late Sunday nights. So anyhow, thank you, folks. I really appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody being here, and I hope you all have a great week. Take care now. Okay, Sparky says he thinks he is, so he's probably going Wednesday. That'll be Wednesday at 7. Cool, Sparky. Looking forward to it. All right, so you folks all have a great week, and I will see you on the streams someplace, I'm sure.